Hey guys, this is Wizard, and today I have an amazing news. We're launching the early access to the book that I've been working on for a very long time. As you guys may or may not know, I've been working on this book on how to get better at any video games. In fact, I started writing this book more than 3 years ago, and I had to stop writing and I took take a little break because I was working back in the professional gaming team at one point. But basically, what I can say is I spent at least 2,000 hours on this book, and this is like the compilation of my 10 years of coaching experience because 2026 would be my 10th year working as a professional esports coach. So the book talks about how to get better at any video games, really debunking the talent of professional players. Like a lot of people think, oh, pro players have crazy reflexes. They're just talented. They're born different. Maybe their 37th chromosome is just different. But to me, when I witnessed working with over 70 professional players, including like the world best players like, Stalker, Jonak, Prophet, Gesture, Pine, Seville B, like you name it. And also working with hundreds of amateur students, like including the rank one at the bottom or like rank one on the top amateur students, especially after launching my one-on-one coaching business like 2 years ago. uh I think the real difference is not the reflexes or like the DNA. It's a lot about just how they learn. It's not necessarily when I compare my students who are getting better like rapidly, having like explosive growth versus despite me coaching them for like 3 months or 5 months, some of my students like are hard stuck. And it's not necessarily because they are lacking game knowledge. It's a lot about they cannot really apply the game knowledge in game. It's all about how they learn, and that is the difference. The biggest difference I saw between like the B tier professional players to the world best professional players, and this is what I think the biggest difference between the professional gamers and just the normal players. So we're really talking about that concept. So we do have a lot of Overwatch examples. Because I mostly coach Overwatch, but this year I had a success in coaching League of Legends. Pretty good success, and some Marvel Rival students, and which I want to share that in my YouTube video, future YouTube video very soon. And I also have some, StarCraft examples because one of my best friend happens to be this, legendary StarCraft 2 player who won, World Championship 9 times. So also have that StarCraft example. So we try to cover a lot of like different games, but yeah, and these like principles, these concepts are, I believe, highly applicable in many different games. Yeah, so because we're not just giving you the game knowledge, the specific game knowledge, we're teaching you how to learn the video game. We're not giving you the fish, we're teaching you how to catch the fish. Yeah, so we have three authors: Wizard Young, which is me, and you probably know about me, working as like professional coach, like da 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 da. And we also have Sure, you probably know him from my other YouTube videos on AIM, like AIM Doctors or my AIM video. He used to be this legendary TF2 player. He's, I think, considered maybe like top 10 of all time, or maybe top 20 or whatever in TF2. I'm not too sure actually. And he also worked as a professional esports coach in the Overwatch League as well. Yeah, so we have two coaches and we have the writer. So Ghost is an amazing writer. He's maybe like top 100, right? I don't know. Yeah, he's an amazing writer. He worked at the Washington Post as a journalist, and he also worked at the Wired magazine. And published a lot of the gaming related articles. Yeah, he writes a lot about video games, and he's also a very smart guy. He's from Columbia University, which is like not just an Ivy League school, but as far as I understand, they're one of the better schools, or if not the best school in when it comes to writing, even among the Ivy Leagues. So these are the three authors, and we spent hundreds and thousands of hours on this project, and we are very proud to represent to you. Yeah. So the early access offer, we only have 100 spots for English version, and we have a 30 spots available for Korean readers. So the early access version will be 70% of the entire book. We'll be adding more chapters when we're doing the actual launching, but currently there's a 7 chapters. I think when we do the final launching, it'll be 10 or 11 chapters total, I think. But right now you have access to full 7 chapters, which is pretty much like a whole book. This isn't like small 30-page ebook. This is like actual like hundreds of pages book. Yeah, and you're going to be the first one to see the full version. And we're going to be updating and uploading the drafts as soon as we finish them. Yeah, and the final launch is expected around late February. And the reason we're doing this early access offer is before we do the final publishing, we really wanted to get a lot more feedback from the readers. So um, if you genuinely want to learn video games, and if you're like my fan or whatever, we would really love to hear your feedback. So we have for each section, each chapter, we have a survey. If you can do that, that'd be amazing. You don't have to do it, but that'd be amazing. Yeah, that'd be really help. That would really help our book. Yeah. And for this early access offer, the book is 19.99, which is just a regular book price. And but for 19.99, you get 1 month free of Winnable Academy subscription service, which is a basically like educational subscription service. And we have more than 100 videos on how to get better at Overwatch and some other games potentially, but mostly Overwatch at right now. So yeah, if you just buy the book, if you just get the early access offer now, you're getting all these benefits, and you get the free 1 month Winnable Academy, which is worth pretty much like $30. So I think it's a great deal. Yeah, we're potentially thinking about opening up more spots in the future before the final release, but this is currently what we have. Yeah, and I really want to make the Winnable Academy subscription service uh well, and that's part of the reason that I'm doing this like a promotion. So yeah, if you're interested in how to get better at any video games, or if you want to learn about, or if you want to implant the the gaming transplant the gaming talent from these pro players, you want to learn like the pros do, this is the book for you. Yeah, I'm really proud to represent to you. I'm sorry I'm like rambling a lot today because I'm heavily sleep deprived. I had a 14-hour long call with the writer yesterday, and I just woke up like a couple hours ago. Sorry for rambling a little bit, but thanks for watching. See you guys next time. Bye bye.